a service of CNC Worldwide.
The Daily is a service of CNC and Jib Jab Greetings. I'm Bud Lowell. Your full AccuWeather forecast, always on top here on your CNC local pages. The United States Senate voted 96-3 to pass a watered-down version of the Stock Act, which would bar members of Congress, their staffs, and some federal workers from profiting by insider information gained during their congressional duties. President Obama says he'll sign the bill, which also passed the House of Representatives with lesser but still overwhelming support. Fairport Congresswoman Louise Slaughter pushed for 6 years to get the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act to a vote. It became an issue over the past year after 60 Minutes aired stories about members of Congress and their staffs who made money by trading on insider information. That got the public's attention, and suddenly Slaughter's bill found a lot of support. Congresswoman Slaughter issued a statement saying, "We've passed one of the most bipartisan bills in this Congress, and I'm proud that my colleagues have joined me to make clear that the practice of insider trading in Congress needs to be outlawed once and for all." Wegmans says it will stop selling ground beef that contains a controversial processed beef product called lean, finely textured beef, also known as boneless beef trimmings. It's an industrial product created from beef trimmings passed through a centrifuge and then treated with either ammonia gas or ammonium hydroxide to destroy bacteria such as E. coli and salmonella. Detractors call it pink slime. Wegmans CEO Danny Wegman said, "We've made a decision to stop selling ground beef that contains lean, finely textured beef. Having grown up in the meat business, we have always been proud of our ground beef and eat it ourselves. Because of the sensationalism of this issue, it has become a concern for our customers." Wegmans is not removing ground beef containing the product from sale. The company says it will transition to ground beef without the lean, finely textured beef as soon as it's available from their supplier. Entertainer Queen Latifah's scheduled concert at the Xerox Rochester International Jazz Festival is off. Festival promoters put ticket sales on hold Friday morning after learning that Queen Latifah's film company and her music agency had double booked her. Late Friday afternoon, they confirmed the June 23rd concert had been canceled. The festival starts June 22nd, and it will still feature more than 1,000 artists in more than 300 shows. Latifah was the final headliner to be announced. Tuition for University of Rochester undergraduates in the college and in the Eastman School of Music is going up by 4.5% for the coming academic year, from just over $41,000 to nearly $43,000. The combined bill for tuition, room, and board will grow 4.4%, from $53,160 per term to $55,476 for the 2012-2013 year. U of R President Joel Seligman said their first priority is to provide students with an education of the highest quality, and they're investing what it takes. Seligman also says they're increasing the university's commitment to student financial aid by 5.7% to $85 million. East Side State Senator Jim Alesi wants to run for a 9th term representing the 55th State Senate District in Albany, but he may have trouble getting his own Republican Party to renominate him. County Republican Chairman Bill Rylick says some town committee leaders have come to him with concerns about Alesi. He says it will be up to committee members from the grassroots in Alesi's district to decide their candidate. Alesi is facing two possible challenges from other Republicans interested in the seat. Assemblyman Sean Hanna and conservative radio talk host Bill Nojay may be interested. Senator Alesi has two problems. He offended GOP leaders and voters when he sued one of his constituents. He broke his leg while walking through their home construction site. He later dropped the suit. A secondary issue with conservatives is Alesi's vote in favor of New York's gay marriage law. He was one of only 4 Republican senators to do so. The head of Monroe County's Conservative Party, Tom Cook, says both issues are a problem for his members, and they won't endorse Alesi. Alesi represents a district with a heavy Democratic registration, and he has used the conservative line in the past to win election. Alesi, who's from Perrinton, says he stands on his record and will work hard for the people he represents. He also says he regrets the lawsuit and calls it a mistake. There are links to the left of this window for more information on these and other stories. Next news as it happens on CNC with updates when necessary. I'm Bud Lowell, CNC Worldwide.